Initializing evolution.
When the world evolves, we evolve beyond.
Loading.
At SLIIT, we can help you evolve beyond your potential with specialized disciplines in computing, business, engineering, architecture, law, psychology, biotechnology, nursing, hospitality, and many more. Find your evolution with the trusted legacy of 25 years. Call 011 7544 801. Visit slit.lk. Get set, go. Your new evolution begins today.
Please be seated. Malcolm Forbes once said, "Education's purpose is to replace an empty mind with an open one." Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and a very warm welcome to SLIIT, the pioneer and the largest degree awarding institute in Sri Lanka. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this inauguration ceremony of the year 2025 as the first day of a worthy investment you have made to enrich your life. To start off today's proceedings, I would like to cordially invite Professor Nimal Rajapaksha, the Senior Deputy Vice Chancellor and Provost, to welcome and address the gathering. Professor Nimal Rajapaksha served 4 Canadian research universities for over 35 years before joining SLIIT in September 2019. He is currently the Senior Deputy Vice Chancellor and Provost of SLIIT. He served as Vice President of Research and International of Carleton University and the Dean of the Faculty of Applied Sciences at Simon Fraser University. He also held department headships at the University of British Columbia and the University of Manitoba. Professor Rajapaksha is ranked amongst the top 100,000 researchers across all fields based on the Scopus database. He is a fellow of the Canadian Academy of Engineering and the National Academy of Sciences of Sri Lanka. He serves on the editorial board of 5 international journals. Sir, you are cordially invited to address the gathering.
Good morning. Professor Colin Peris, Dean, Academic Development and Quality Assurance. Dr. Malitha Vijayasundara, Dean, Faculty of Humanities and Sciences. Professor Pradeep Abbegunwardana, Dean, Faculty of Computing. Mr. Chaminda Bandara, Chief Operating Officer. Associate Deans, Department Heads, Directors, and staff members of SLIIT. Dear new students and parents, on behalf of Professor Lakshman Ratnayaka, Chancellor of SLIIT, and Professor Lalit Gamage, Vice Chancellor of SLIIT, I extend a very warm welcome to all of you. Needless to say, we are very delighted that you have chosen SLIIT as the place for your undergraduate study. Now, this is the second intake of 2025. We have taken another intake in April, and they are going through a long orientation. And this time we also expect about close to 2,000 students enrolling with us in the second intake. We are also very pleased about the students we attract to SLIIT because they come from all corners of Sri Lanka. They represent different ethnicities. They represent different religions. They also represent different social and economic backgrounds. And I think that those differences and diversities actually makes us a very successful institution because it is recognized worldwide that diversity is an essential element of excellence. Now we take students to make not just to give them a degree, but we also want you to be a successful and productive citizen of our country. Now before I talk any further, let me also show you some slides about SLIIT. So as I mentioned, Professor Lakshman Ratnayaka is our Chancellor. He is a former Dean of University of Moratuwa and also the former Vice Chairman of University Grants Commission. Professor Lalit Gamage is the founder of this institute. He is also a graduate of University of Moratuwa and got his PhD from University of British Columbia in Canada. And he's a pioneer in the IT industry and the IT sector in Sri Lanka. Myself, and then Professor Saman Halgamuge, who is also from University of Melbourne. He's serving as the Deputy Vice Chancellor for Research International Engagement. Then we have Professor Rahul Atalage, who is the Pro Vice Chancellor for Academic, and Professor Nuwan Kodagoda is the Pro Vice Chancellor for Faculty of Computing. These are the deans at SLIIT. We have three of them here today, Professor Colin Pieris, Dr. Malita Vijayasundara, and then Professor Pradeep Abhegunawardena. We have three chief officers at SLIIT looking after different non-academic portfolios. We have Mr. Chaminda Bandara. He is actually the head of the registry and academic affairs and also looks after our IT services. And Mr. Udita Gamage, our chief student services and outreach officer, and Mr. Niraj Muthukuda, chief financial and commercial officer. This is the vision and mission of SLIIT. I'm not going to read that to you. Now let me give you a brief snapshot of SLIIT. We started in 1999, 25 years ago, as a very small institution. We had only 400 students in our first batch. Since that time, we have grown into a very large institution. Today, we have almost 25,000 students studying at SLIIT and on a number of different programs. We have graduated more than 40,000 students. Today, we are also ranked among the top 1,500 plus universities in the world. And this is something done by Times Higher Education in the United Kingdom that is considered as actually the gold standard in university ranking. And we are ranked number 3 in Sri Lanka among all the universities in Sri Lanka. And we share the 3rd position with very well-known Sri Lankan state universities. In terms of our computing, we are ranked 1,000 plus in the world. And that is also a very prestigious ranking and among the top 200 universities in South Asia. And as I mentioned, the first ranked university among all the non-state institutions in Sri Lanka. So you have made a right choice in joining SLIIT to pursue your undergraduate degree. We offer 75 plus programs, and these include our undergraduate programs as well as our master's and PhD program. Some of these programs are done with international partners, so you can actually study here the full degree, or you have to transfer into our partner university overseas. We have many accreditations and recognitions. For example, the Institution of Engineering and Technology in the United Kingdom recognizes our computing degree. And in fact, it is the only computing degree in Sri Lanka that is accredited by IET. We are in the process of seeking accreditation from the American Business Accreditation Agency. And we will hope to actually complete that process in another 2 to 3 years' time. The Faculty of Engineering at SLIIT is the only faculty recognized by the Institution of Engineers Sri Lanka for civil and mechanical engineering degrees. We also have the recognition from the Royal Institute of British Architects for our School of Architecture as well as the local Institute of Architects. And there are a number of other recognitions we have. For example, the Private Health Sciences Regulation Body, the Law Society, and so on, that recognize our degrees. Since we are a very large institution today, we have also grown nationally. We have operations in different parts of Sri Lanka. Malabe is our main campus. We have a new campus in Kandy with hostel facilities and everything. We have a campus in Jaffna. We started at Metro Campus, that is the Bank of Ceylon Merchant Tower in Kolpiti. And then we have a centers in Mathura and Kurunegala. And also, some of you may know that we have started a new campus with Curtin University in Australia, which is called the Curtin Colombo campus. These are our industry partners. You will see some very well-known names. And these are our international university partners. Among them are actually some of the top universities in the world. For example, University of Edinburgh is ranked within the top 30 universities in the world. And University of Queensland is ranked among the top 75 universities in the world. So they also actually work with us. They recognize our programs. They recognize our 2 years of education here that allows you to transfer to those universities, which is another way of actually having trust in the education provided at SLIIT. Now we are also very proud of our students and graduates. Here is an example. In 2023, 2 years ago, it was actually a team from our computing faculty that became the Asian Championship in the Microsoft Imagine Cup competition. This is a competition done by Microsoft across the world, and there are 3 teams selected to go to the final competition in Seattle. And the Asian team came from SLIIT. And they competed, and they were obviously the second runner-up in the competition. But that is a great achievement actually even for Sri Lanka, because this is the first time that a student team from Sri Lanka has gone to the Microsoft competition and competed at the highest level. Last year also, our students were selected for the World Semi-Finals. These are our students who are doing extremely well in sports. So you can see that we also promote sports as an academic institution. Then we are very proud of our graduates. And here are some examples of our graduates in different fields doing extremely well. At SLIIT, you will also have an opportunity to participate in many activities depending on your interests, sports, arts, music, drama, whatever you like. Actually, we have a lot of clubs and societies that you can engage and be successful. So let me say a few other words. You have to understand that we are not a traditional ivory tower. In other words, we don't exist simply to educate and graduate people. We actually consider the success of our students or our graduates as a very important thing. We want you to become a productive citizen. Now, another important thing at SLIIT, and which we like you to remember very well, is we value time. Because if you lose any time, you know that doesn't matter how rich you are, you will never be able to earn that time back. Right? So in this place, time is very important. We work like a clock. During even the COVID time, none of our students actually lost the opportunity to educate. We delivered all our programs online. We were the first to introduce online examinations in Sri Lanka using some technology we purchased. So our students more or less graduated in 4 years' time. Right? And that was the case for almost 3 years when institutions had challenges with COVID. So please make sure that you spend your time wisely and you follow our instructions, and we make sure that we will make sure that you will graduate in 4 years. If you have problems, feel free to come and talk to us also. In every faculty, we have a student community, and we work with them. And in fact, we have the president of the computing faculty, Student Society, with us here. And so he has a team with him. And then I think we also have from the Faculty of Humanities and Sciences, a student representing the faculty student community. So they work with the administration. You can talk to them. And in fact, you can also come and talk to us if you think that you want to talk to us directly. And we try to actually pay attention to your problems. Now, when you are here, certainly academics is the most important thing. Your parents want to see very good grades. But at the same time, as I mentioned to you, SLIIT offer you a lot of other opportunities because we want to see a well-rounded graduate. A graduate who has only just straight A's, but not strong in other skills, particularly the soft skills, communication skills, organization skills, time management skills, people skills. These are very important. And at SLIIT, we want you to actually develop those skills also. So please use the facilities that are available and the opportunities and try to make sure that when you graduate from here, you are a well-rounded person. Make sure that you have good discipline, you have good work ethics, and you are accountable to your actions. We expect you to act professionally and ethically because these are the things that will eventually make you a successful citizen. So finally, let me wish you a very successful stay at SLIIT. And I thank you and your parents for keeping your trust in SLIIT. And I hope to see you in about 4 years in this auditorium as a successful SLIIT graduate to receive your degree. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to invite Professor Pradeep Abegunawardena, the Dean of the Faculty of Computing, to share some insights of the undergraduate study programs delivered at the faculty. Professor Pradeep Abegunawardena is a distinguished academic and researcher in the field of computer systems engineering, currently serving as a professor at SLIIT with a robust educational background. He holds a PhD in robotics engineering in 2010 and an MSc in engineering in 2006 from Keio University, Yokohama, Japan, and a BSc in electrical engineering in 2003 from the University of Moratuwa, Sri Lanka. Professor Abegunawardena's professional journey encompasses a blend of academic and industry experiences. He is the Director of Technology Diffusion at the Information Communication Technology Agency, ICTA, of Sri Lanka, and a professor at SLIIT. Previously, he was the head of the Computer Systems Engineering Department at SLIIT and a senior lecturer, contributing significantly to the institution's academic and research output. His research interests lie in robotics, the Internet of Things, electronics, and artificial intelligence. Professor Abegunawardena has published extensively in high-impact journals and conferences showcasing his work on intelligent systems and automation. Sir, you are cordially invited to address the gathering.
Good morning to you all. Senior Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Nimal Rajapaksa, Dean, Academic Quality and Assurance, Professor Colin Piris, Dean, Humanities and Faculty of Humanities and Sciences, Professor Dr. Malitha Vijayasundara, Heads of Department and Academics, my dear parents, students. And first of all, I would like to congratulate for being selected for SLIIT, especially Faculty of Computing. Today, you will start a new chapter of your life, transforming your school education into the university education. As you all know, compared to your school education, this is more independent, more responsible, and more ambitious education you will have at SLIIT. And higher education is not just about the acquiring knowledge, it's about the developing your ability to think critically and solve problems, innovate, and lead. And at SLIIT, we aim to empower you with the skill and attitude you need to navigate rapidly changing world, a world driven by technology, creativity, and adaptability. So, as you know, your investment today, start from today, is a greater investment for your life, especially for your career. And I would say that you have taken a right decision and correct decision by selecting the Faculty of Computing, those who have selected for the Faculty of Computing. Let me explain why that decision is correct and right. As Faculty of Computing, as Professor Rajapaksa mentioned, we are also contributing to ranking of SLIIT. So we rank 1,000 plus status in the globally in computing domain. And also we rank is first as a non-state higher education institute in Sri Lanka. This is a stat of Faculty of Computing, having 14,000 plus students and 200 plus academic staff. Out of those 31 PhD holders and 11 professors, we are the largest faculty at SLIIT, I would say even in Sri Lanka. So we have 25 undergraduate and postgraduate programs, especially I will explain during my slides, especially the key focus is undergraduate programs. And as you all know, the industry is very vital for us. So we are having 400 plus industry partnerships where we work with industry to facilitate you in terms of internship, knowledge acquiring, and many other aspects. So also, as you know, that as a higher education research is vital for us, therefore faculty has 6 key research areas we name as research clusters, the AI, robotics, and many more. So we work towards the research development as well. Let me introduce our faculty management. So Professor Nuwan Kodagoda is Vice Chancellor. Due to urgent matter, he is not attending today. And I am the Dean of the faculty. And we have 2 associate dean here. So Professor Dasuni Navinna is working on research and research development of the faculty. She is here. And Professor Anuradha Karunasena is working on academic quality and related matters and the faculty. So faculty has divided into 5 key departments. The first one is the Department of IT, Information Technology. The Professor Samantha Rajapaksa is leading the department. And the Department of Computer Systems Engineering, led by the Professor Anurag Jayakodi, and unfortunately he is not here. And Dr. Kalpani Manatunga is the head of the Department of the Software Engineering. And Dr. Jeevani Bamanusingha is the head of the Department of the Computer Science. Both of them are not here right now. And we have first year division because just after starting your academic, it's very important to focus your development of your other skills as well, rather than only focusing on the academic. So first year division headed by the Dr. Sanvita Kasturi Arachi is focusing on your first year academic program plus other additional skills that you need to acquire during the first year. So this is the faculty administration. Mr. Hemantha Muthukumarana is the director administration. When you work with administration related matters, please you can contact him. So, and Dr. Sanvita already I introduced. In addition, we have some other coordinators, especially first year coordinator Tisara Shamali and orientation coordinator Shalini Rupasinghe, and Mr. Jeevaka Perera is the first year coordinator for computer science and computer systems engineering, and Mr. Amila Senaratna is a senior manager and also a student advisor for faculty of computing. He is one of the key person when it come to the certain issues that you will face in future. And additionally, we have faculty of computer student community chairman also, president of the student community, Mr. Chaturma Jayavikrama. So basically, student matters, you can discuss with him and his team. We have student communities related to department as well. So this is our network. As you know, we are from Mathar to Jaffna, Kandy to Colombo. So we have 6 centers we operate in there. So as a faculty of computing, we offer 8 degree programs under the IT specialization. These are those programs: software engineering, information systems engineering, computer systems and networking, cybersecurity, data science, interactive media, information technology, and artificial intelligence. And so some of the job roles are shown here. These are other 2 new degree programs that faculty is offering. BSc in computer science, especially those who have done maths A-level stream and want to be a computer scientist, this is the program. And for the engineering aspects, computer systems engineering, those who want to become a computer engineers, this is the program. Also, you need to do mathematics there. And we have foreign degree options also available under Faculty of Computing. We are working with 3 key universities: Deakin University, where you can get the Bachelor of Artificial Intelligence. You can complete this degree here. And University of Queensland and University of Western Australia, those are other 2 universities in Australia. We are working with them. And once you complete your first year here, you can transfer to Australia and study 2 years there and get your degree from these prestigious universities. So we are approved by the Ministry of Education and the University Act. These are some of the other international associations that we are having. Especially, I would say the accreditation we obtained from the Institute of Engineers and Technology UK, especially for our IT programs, that recognize our degrees are accepted even in the global level. So beyond that, we have a few of the master programs. I would not elaborate these things, and around 6 master programs. And also through Faculty of Computing, you can, anyone who have done the bachelor and higher degrees, you can get the Master of Philosophy and Doctor of Philosophy. So in future, so when you go on your career. These are the key industry partnerships that we are having. IFS, Virtusa, some of the name might be familiar for you. These are the IT giants in Sri Lanka contributing a lot of areas. Cisco Lab, London Stock Exchange. So we provide the internships and other industry visits and guest lectures through them. These are the activities that we are doing with the industries. Basically, internships that I mentioned, and industry consultative board is the consultative board that they give their feedback about our curriculum and the content that we deliver. Will make sure that we deliver the industry accepted and industry standard content, and also you will get that skill through our program. And some of the module will be delivered by the industry, and also we have joint research lab, in-house training, and even we provide some training for the industry people as well. So you need to take certain skills while you are doing your studies. These are some academics, internationally accepted academies run by the multinational organization. So you can take certain certification through them, through these academies. We have partners with them. And the Orally book is the online learning material resource we have subscribed. If you come to the SLIIT, you can refer these things for freely. You have videos and other PDF here. And Code is one of our platform where we develop our course and provide for you for free of charge for our students, where basically you can improve certain skills through these courses. And as Professor Rajapaksa mentioned, we are in the global arena winning competitions and contributions in many areas. So the Imagine Cup winner, the semi-finalists and the runners-up are from the Faculty of Computing. Last year also we won the APICTA Award second place, from which was held in Vietnam. So we have a lot of students, even it's some of them are mainly contributed by the Faculty of Computing. CodeFest is the National Software Competition. ICAC is the research conference. Virame is a musical event, so you can see a lot of events we organize with our students. And these are some of the snapshots of CodeFest, which was taken last year, 2024 CodeFest. And for CodeFest competition, almost 4,500 students participated last year. So giving away so many prizes for different categories. Our conference is internationally recognized through the IEEE. IEEE is the professional organization which has a lot of in a lot of countries. These are some of the snapshots that we taken during the last year ICAC. So we have so many success stories. These are very few, and they are leading in the multinational organization. Those who have graduated from Faculty of Computing, and if you Google, so you can see so many the stories like this. So just to elaborate that our graduates are leading in the ICT industry in anywhere in the world. So there are few things that you need to memorize here. First one is the attendance. From tomorrow onwards, we start with the orientation, and also assessment is very important. Submitting assessment and submitting timely manner. So please do not miss the deadline. And also, if you need help, we have our team here, the administrative teams, students, lecturers, so please talk us. At the end, we need to see you as a happy students of Faculty of Computing. And again, just to see the support staff, that will very important for you immediately after this orientation. And I think you have made a correct choice, and I would like to see you after 4 years' time at this place at the graduation, and therefore, please work hard and study well and achieve your academic objectives through Faculty of Computing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Malitha Vijayasundara, the Dean of the Faculty of Humanities and Sciences. Dr. Malitha Vijayasundara obtained his bachelor's degree with honors in electronic engineering from the University of Warwick, United Kingdom in 1998, and his PhD from the National University of Singapore in computer engineering. He was the youngest to hold positions of Head of IT Services, Head of the Department of Electronic and Computer Engineering, the Dean of the Academic Affairs, and Dean of the Faculty of Computing at SLIIT, and the founder of CodeFest, SLIIT's first ever nationwide software competition. He was a member of the board of directors of SLIIT, and he served as MD, CEO of King's International Institute, an associate company of SLIIT in 2014. Dr. Malitha Vijayasundara was the first to hold the position of Dean of Education and Student Experience at SLIIT from 2016 to 2017. In 2018, he founded the edutech startup EduScope, introducing the first ever locally designed enterprise lecture capture system. In 2019, EduScope Lecture Capture won the E. Swabhimani Gold Award from ICTA in the category of Teaching and Learning Innovation. He's a member of the Executive Council of Computer Society of Sri Lanka, an academic advocate of ISACA USA, board member of the ISACA Sri Lanka chapter, vice president of the ISACA Sri Lankan chapter, and chairman of the ICT Advisory and Management Committee, the Royal College Union. Dr. Malitha Vijayasundara has demonstrated his passion for creativity by initiating SLIIT International Conference on Advancements in Science and Humanities, SciCash, and the National Educator Awards for the development of the higher education sector and research. Sir, I welcome you to address the gathering.
Thank you very much. A very good morning to all of you. Senior Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Nimal Rajapaksha, Professor Colin Pieris, Dean Academic Development and Quality Assurance, Professor Pradeep Abegunawardena, Dean Faculty of Computing, Mr. Chaminda Bandara, Chief Operating Officer, heads and directors, staff, students and parents. So I also would like to welcome all of you to SLIIT and especially to the Faculty of Humanities and Sciences. So this year we actually have the largest single intake for the faculty, and we are very happy and thrilled about it. As a faculty, we have 15 different programs, both undergraduate and postgraduate. We also have 7 professors, 18 PhDs, and 55 academics in the faculty. Altogether, we have about 2,300 students. And we also have 7 research groups, 10 industry collaborations, and we also had 3 World Bank funded research projects successfully completed a few years back. So I would like to highlight a few key personalities. Professor Colin Pieris, he's also attached to our faculty supporting our biotechnology program, but he's also Dean Quality Assurance and Academic Development. Then Professor Sriyani Pieris, Head of the Department of Applied Sciences, and this is the department that delivers biotechnology program. Then Professor Sarath Pieris is not with us today. Then Professor Gamini Fonseca is Head Department of Linguistics. Then we have Professor Kushanti Haraskama, Head School of Law. Professor Preeti Udagama, Head School of Biomedical Sciences. Then we also have Professor Danushka Udanga from Department of Applied Sciences. Then Professor Charita Jayarup, Department of Applied Sciences. So they are not here today. Then Dr. Nilanga Abesingha, Head School of Psychology. Mrs. Chandrika Dasanayaka, Head School of Nursing. Dr. Harsha Vijayasekara, Head School of Education. So those are the key people, and along the way you will get to know more. Then some of the key programs that we have, starting with the foreign programs. I'm sure some of you have already joined these programs. With Liverpool John Moores University, we have 2 programs. One is BSc Honours Psychology program, and other one is the LLB Honours Law program. So these 2 programs have been running successfully, and some of you have already joined these programs. We also have a pathway to Deakin University through our higher diploma in nursing, where the student finishes 3 years in Sri Lanka and then goes to Australia to finish the final year of the degree, and also they are eligible to become registered nurses in Australia. Then the local programs that are approved by the Ministry of Education, we have B.Ed Honours programs in English, Social Sciences, Physical Sciences, Biological Sciences. So these programs train teachers for secondary education. Then the BSc Honours programs in Biotechnology, Financial Mathematics and Applied Statistics, Biomedical Science, and Psychology. Then we have a new program, BA Honours English Studies, starting this year. And then LLB Honours Law Program, again approved by the ministry. So this is the first time we deliver some of these programs because they were approved very recently. Then we have a very successfully running postgraduate program, that is postgraduate diploma in education. So a large number of teachers, about 1,000 teachers are in this program going through their postgraduate diploma. Then we have Master of Education, again targeting the teacher community in private and public sector. So upcoming programs, we are awaiting approval for BSc Honours Nursing. So hopefully that will be available before next intake. And we also have a special program for those who are starting with less than A-level qualifications to go up to registered nursing status. So there's a pathway that we are trying to create in collaboration with HEMAS group. So some of the key features of our programs, we have a lot of field visits. So we make sure that you get to know how the industry works, what do you have to do when you go to the industry. To make you familiar with what they do, we have a lot of field visits. So it's not only educational but also enjoyable. We have a lot of practicals. In most of our programs, you have to do practicals. So we have created the necessary laboratory environments for this. You will have industry talks, visitors from the industry talking to you and updating you on the latest trends, and also you will get to know them. That will be useful when you go to the industry. For the law students, we have a moot court where you practice in a real courtroom environment what will happen inside the courtroom. So you will get to know, and it will not be a surprise when you go to the actual courtroom. Then we also have a lot of industry collaborations in the final year research project. So this is another opportunity for you to work with the industry, and sometimes after the research project and also the internship, you are employed by that company because they are so impressed with your performance. So this is much better than applying for a job after graduation, because you already have a job by the time you graduate. And also we emphasize, as a faculty, we encourage our students to do social service projects. So those who joined before you went through a long orientation program, and in that they in fact went and did social service projects. So some of the projects have been already completed, some are in the future. So those that are happening in the future, I think you can also join those programs. So it will be actually very useful in terms of getting to know them and also to do something good for the society. We also have industry consultative boards. All our faculties and departments have those to make sure that our curriculum is up to date and also industry ready. Because you know the changes happening in the industry are very fast. So if we keep the same curriculum for many years, it becomes obsolete. So therefore we make sure that we update it on a yearly basis. We also have a very vibrant student community. I think our student community president, Vitusha, was, she's here. So you can meet her and get to know about the student community and what activities they plan to do in the future, and try to join those activities so that you get to know others. And also it's a great opportunity to meet others from different disciplines because our faculty itself has 7 disciplines. So that's a great opportunity for you to get to know other disciplines and students from those. So as I mentioned, these images show some of the facilities we have for our students. So we make sure that you go through a rigorous hands-on training using these facilities so that you are very much ready to go to the industry. These are some of the faculty events. So we have the annual conference called SciCash, and then we have an annual event to promote science among school children called SciFest, and another one to promote mathematics called MathFest. Then there was a mention about National Educator Awards. This is to recognize teachers and lecturers and professors who have contributed to education. Then we have a musical event called Handava, and we also, I think the students organize something called the Movie Fest that is probably very enjoyable. Then there's a Teachers' Day that we celebrate every year. And as I mentioned, this image, the last one, is a social service project that we have done last year. So these are the activities that we have. So it's not only books, but also a lot of fun to be in the faculty. So I invite all of you to take part in these activities. So you will actually have a different experience. You will get to show your leadership and the ability to work as a team. So as all the others wanted, I also would like to see you graduate on time and at this venue, and a great future awaits you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to invite Dr. Jeeva Vijayasundara, the head of School of Architecture of SLIIT. Architect Jeeva Vijayasundara is a senior lecturer, higher grade in the SLIIT School of Architecture. She is a chartered architect and an urban designer having experience over 30 years in practice. Presently, she is a chief partner to the Design Plan Associates, DPA, a consultancy organization with chartered architects, urban designers, town planners, and conservators in Colombo. During her practice, she has been involving in design and construction of varying residential, commercial, office, institutional projects as the project architect, team leader. She has foreign working experience in Germany and Canada. Madam, you are cordially invited to address the gathering.
Good morning, everyone. My heartiest congratulations to all students and proud parents. Welcome to School of Architecture. In School of Architecture, there are 3 undergraduate programs and postgraduate degree program, and there are more than 350 students. There are 15 in-house staff, including 3 professors, and more than 50 university lecturers and professors from other state and non-state universities, industry professionals as visiting staff. Key staff members: late Professor Nimal De Silva, Chair Professor, Academic Advisor till 2025. He is a renowned Professor Emeritus, a scholar, a practitioner in architecture, archaeology, conservation, urban planning and urban design. Professor Lalit De Silva is the head of the school. Dr. Jeeva Vijayasundara, that's myself. I am the MSc Architecture Program Leader. Mr. Srinath Vijayatunga, BSc Architecture, LJMU Coordinator. Architect Janita Ratnayaka, BA Interior Design Program Leader. Dr. Maldi Padmaja, Research Coordinator. Out of the 15 in-house staff of the School of Architecture, here we have Ms. Achala Nanayakara from the Interior Design Program, Mr. Ranjaka Hettiarachi, Year 1 Coordinator of the BA Honours Architecture Degree Program. There are 2 undergraduate programs, BSc Honours Architecture, BA Honours Interior Design, and 1 postgraduate program which is MSc Architecture. BSc Honours Architecture, the qualification offered is Bachelor of Science Honours Architecture, collaborations with Liverpool John Moores University in UK, course duration is 3 years full-time, study mode on campus Malami. BSc Honours Architecture degree program. Architecture is a profession that combines art, science, business, and passion. It balances the man-made environment, we call it the built environment, with the natural environment. Ideal for creative individuals with sensitivity and technical skills. BSc Honours Architecture is a fully accredited program by Part 1 of the Sri Lanka Institute of Architects, SLIA, and Royal Institute of British Architects, RIBA. The school aims to develop knowledge, skills, and sensitivity in students through assessments. BA Interior Design program, the qualification offered is Bachelor of Arts Honours Interior Design. Collaborations with the Liverpool John Moores University in UK. Course duration is 3 years full-time, study mode on campus Malami. BA Honours Interior Design program offers the opportunity to work on authentic architectural projects with input from practicing architects and interior design specialists, with the emphasis on the creative adaptation, repurposing, remodeling, rebranding, restyling, and refitting of existing buildings. Taught through a studio environment and lectures, workshops, seminars, reviews, the goal is to create graduates, global graduates, who are artistically and technically skilled. This also develops communication, presentation, and self-motivation skills. The program aims to develop graduate skills and knowledge to become an autonomous thinker who can analyze, visualize, and test potential solutions to increasingly complex spatial and social issues within an increasingly holistic global scenario. Apart from the academic endeavors, there are several students' events in the School of Architecture, such as talent shows, cultural and sports events. National level of exhibitions, inter-university workshops, and CSR projects are carried out within the School of Architecture. International and national level competitions, achievements, specifically awards, are students' engagements within the program. Inspirelli Award, World #1 winner in 2019, many shortlisted finalists, gold medalists, and scholarship winners based on academic performance. There are engagement with a wide variety of projects including residential, public, commercial, institutional, industrial, etc., which are quite impressive and convincing. Parallelly, forums, guest talks from scholars from national and international contexts, field visits as experiencing architecture are remarkable events in your student life. Research. We have been inculcated with research culture in 2019 by presenting research papers by 2 of our students at International Conference of Cities, Places, People in Colombo, organized by the University of Moratuwa. It marked a pretty good start where our students were able to involve with research in national and international research forums, presenting research papers in Sri Lanka, Australia, and India, etc., and have published their research in respective conference proceedings. You can see here some of the individual student presentations in different countries. Further, School of Architecture extended its forming several research teams with the guidance of and leadership of late Professor Nimal De Silva and Professor Lalit De Silva. Revisiting Sigiriya is one such significant research project initiated by the School of Architecture. Facilities provided for the students in School of Architecture are wide-ranging. They have very facilitated design studios, smart lecture rooms, computer labs, discussion areas, library facilities, etc., which are quite impressive and quite archy. You can see the free spaces that you can use within your leisure time and within the discussions with your lecturer, your supervisor. So other than the lecture rooms and design studios, there are many free spaces to relax your mind, to carry out the discussions, design discussions, research discussions with your supervisor. The latest news on the BSc Architecture program can be stated as the Part 1 accreditation by the Sri Lanka Institute of Architects. And in the Inspirelli Award, the SLIIT School of Architecture has ranked #1 among all universities in Sri Lanka and #3 among all universities across Asia. There are quite a number of success stories of graduates from the SLIIT School of Architecture. So we are very happy to see yourself here in SLIIT School of Architecture. So do your studies hard. Whatever you do in your academic programs, do it in your whole heart. On behalf of the School of Architecture, I warmly welcome you all to School of Architecture, wishing you a perfect lifetime academic experience and great achievement. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. Next on the agenda is the address by Mr. Chaminda Bandara, the Chief Operating Officer of SLIIT. He is a senior IT professional offering over 25 years of extensive experience, including nearly 20 years of senior management roles in premier businesses in Sri Lanka, in large financial, telecommunication, retail, and manufacturing companies in the Middle East and in the USA. He holds a BSc in engineering, in computer science and engineering, and a MBA in information technology, both from University of Moratuwa, and many other professional IT certifications in IT service management, cybersecurity, and technology implementation management from renowned IT bodies around the world. Sir, you are cordially invited to address the gathering.
A very good afternoon. Professor Nimal Rajapaksha, Senior Deputy Vice Chancellor and Provost, Deans, Academic and Admin Staff of SLIIT, parents and my dear students. Today is a very significant day in your life. As you embark on this new journey, a new chapter in your life, your commitment, your dedication, your performances here will define and shape your future. So I encourage all of you to give your very best and try to become well-rounded global citizens. During my speech, I will try to explain the support system we have put up at SLIIT to help you get there. To ease your transition to the campus life, we have designed an orientation program, which you will undergo very soon. And during the orientation program, we will introduce you to the campus environment. We will describe the services that we offer to you, and also you get to meet key individuals who are responsible in providing these services. So as students of SLIIT, you are entitled for additional benefits. You will be part of our Microsoft 365 education subscription, through which you will get access to genuine Microsoft Office licenses that can be installed on your own device. Also, as part of this subscription, you will get your own email address from SLIIT. You will have your own cloud storage space, as well as access to collaboration tools like Microsoft Teams and Microsoft Power Tools. This email address that we provide to you is very important. We want you to make use of this email address for all official communications during your studentship. So these are some of the services that we offer to our students: student support, counseling, career guidance, financial support. I will explain some of these as we go on. Student support. So we have a very comprehensive student support system designed for you. So if you have a question, a clarification, or a concern about your studentship of your academic matters, you can get in touch with our student support in many different forms. The most recommended way is to get in touch with our help desk, which is actually an online portal accessed at support.sliit.lk. You can log into the portal, raise your query, and start interacting with us. Also, if you want immediate attention, you can connect with our support representatives through the hotline 0117 544 910. Also, for some reason, if you want to meet our student support in person, our student support division is located on level 1 of the main building, and there will be representatives to guide you. Also, we understand that most of you must have done your initial studies either in Sinhala or in Tamil. And when you come here and start studying in English, some of you may encounter difficulties. To support you with this, we have the English help desk located on level 2 of the main building. In addition to all this, there is plenty of support available from the faculties as well. So we are located in a 25-acre area in Malambe, and we offer state-of-the-art facilities to all our students. This includes cutting-edge laboratories, a very resourceful and a modern library, well-being center, medical center, career guidance unit, and so on. We believe that having a healthy mind is very important as you pursue your studies. So if you are challenged and if you feel like talking to someone, there are clinical psychologists available at our well-being center. We call it the helping hands. You can talk to them and they will work with you to get over your problem. Also, we have a medical center, again located on second floor of the main building, and our Dr. Dhananjay Bulatwa patients. Also, we offer some of the medications free of charge to our students. Preparing you beyond the life of university is also very important. So we have this career guidance unit, which is the bridge between the academic community and the industry. So we want you to interact with the industry while studying at SLIIT. So for this, this unit will get industry professionals to come and talk to you through seminars and workshops. So these industry professionals will give you insights about the industry, the current trends, and what the employers would look for when you graduate and go out to the industry. Also, the career guidance unit organizes the annual career week, where we get the companies in the industry to come and actively recruit talent. So if you possess the right skills, you could get employment much before you graduate. This is especially applicable when you are in your 3rd and 4th year of studies. And in the past, we have seen many students taking advantage of this and becoming employed much before they graduate. So we offer over 20 plus sports, and we have facilities for all these sports as well. So we have a very large playground, a large modern swimming pool, a badminton court, tennis court, and so on. In addition to these facilities, we have coaching staff also available to assist you. So even if you have not done a sport during your school days, this is a great chance for you to engage in at least one, and I strongly encourage you to do so. So we have many clubs and societies devoted for different subjects. Our main student body is the Student Interactive Society, and also, as mentioned by the previous speakers, we have student bodies at the faculty level also. So these bodies are there to connect the students with the administration and management of SLIIT. So if you have a concern and if you do not want to come out as an individual, you can raise those queries through these bodies and then get them attended to by the SLIIT staff. Also, these clubs and societies and student bodies, they organize various events. So you can take part on those events by engaging with them. So SLIIT, we are proud pioneers of online education in Sri Lanka. And we offer a number of online platforms and tools to our students. Our learning management system, we call it the course web. It's a very, very robust platform. This is where you get to see your course material and all the student notices. So this is a very, very important portal for you. Also, we record most of our lectures. So if you happen to miss a lecture, you can catch the recorded version of it through our online platform called EduScope. And also, we are offering some of our library services as e-services, and currently the library portal is being revamped, so you will get to see a brand new library portal very soon. Another very important portal for you is the student portal. We call it Student 360. This is where you get to see your entire profile, from your personal details to your registration, payments, your marks, and so on. And the student portal is also available as a mobile app, which is called I Am SLIIT, available on both Android and iOS platforms. And as mentioned earlier, we offer support services also as online services. So we do offer a number of scholarships to our students. So if you have done exceedingly well in your advanced levels, you could be entitled for our A-level top performer scholarship, where we waive off the entire tuition fee for the whole duration of the course. And also, if you have done well in sports and extracurricular activities during your school days, you could be entitled for scholarships. Also, after becoming a student of SLIIT, if you do well in your academic semester, you could be entitled for scholarships. The first 1% of the student will get to study the next semester free of charge. If you represent SLIIT in sports and extracurricular activities, you could again be entitled for scholarships. In addition to all these, we have the industry-sponsored scholarships. So here you will get internship and employment opportunities with these companies, and in return, they will pay your tuition fees. So if you are a top performer, there are plenty of financial assistance available for you. We also have a shuttle bus service starting from different locations from Kolpiti, Nigambu, Jayala, and Panadura. So if you are based in any of these locations, or if you are in the vicinity of the bus routes, you can make use of this service. Academic excellence go hand in hand with responsibility. You should have self-control and you should be accountable for your action. At SLIIT, we take discipline very seriously to ensure that you will have a very focused learning environment without disruptions. So we expect you to maintain high discipline at all times. All our rules and regulations are published in the student rule book, which can be accessed on the coursework. So please go through the student rule book and be familiar with the rules and regulations of SLIIT. So with that, I will wrap up my brief speech. So as you step into this new chapter in your academic life, make use of every opportunity. Engage, explore, and push all the boundaries to shape your future. And I sincerely wish you all the very best. And also, I believe that you will have a wonderful university experience at SLIIT. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. And with that, we have come to the end of today's proceedings. Before we conclude, I would like to share the following announcements from the organizers. The first announcement is specifically for all the students only. After this session, you will be guided to the exits for your refreshments. The students, please submit your refreshment token and you will receive 2 packets of refreshments, one for you and the other for the parent. The parents can wait outside until the student comes back with the refreshments. The second announcement is, your orientation program timetable for the session starting from 17 June has been emailed to your personal email address. Please review the timetable carefully and ensure your attendance at both online and on-campus sessions on the scheduled dates, as these are essential for commencing and following your academic program successfully. Dear participants and undergraduates of the June 2025 intake, remember that every expert was once a beginner. There are no limits to what you can achieve from today onwards. As you all set out on this incredible journey that will help to shape the thinkers, professionals, citizens, and difference makers, we want all of you to know that the entire SLIIT community is here to support, guide, and encourage you as you commit to study here and reach greater heights. Welcome to SLIIT. Please rise for the national anthem.
Sri Lanka Mata, Upper Sri Lanka, Namo, 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 Namo Mata. Sundara Siri Barini, Surandi Ati Sogamana Lanka. Ranya Dhanaya Nikamal Palaturu Piri Jaya Bhumiya Ranya. Apahata Sapa Siri Sata Sadhana, Jivana Ye Mata. Iliganu Mena Apabhakti Puja, Namo Namo Mata. Apa Sri Lanka, Namo Namo, Namo Namo Mata. Obave Apavidya, Obamaya Apasatya, Obave Apashanti, Apahada Kulabhanti, Oba Apahaloke, Apage Anuprani, Oba Apajivanave, Apamuktiya Obave, Navajivana Demini, Nitina Apakubudu Karan Mata. Jnana Virya Vadava Minara Gila Yanu Mena Jaya Mudikara. Ekamaga Gedanu Kalabarina, Yamu Yamu Vinopama. Prema Vada Sarveda Durala, Namo Namo Mata. Apa Sri Lanka, Namo Namo, Namo Namo Mata.
Ladies